Hey everybody, it's me, Jake from Jakin.Off. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. This week I am joined by very special guest, friend of the pod and friend in my life, Kasey Famous, everybody.
Hello.
Give it up for Kasey. We're excited to have Kasey here. We're going to have links to all of Kasey's social media in the description of this podcast. Go follow them on social media at Kasey Famous.
That's right.
Yeah,
all of them.
at Kasey Famous.
I think so.
This week we had a fun little chat about a gentleman who is trying to fill the very large shoes of one Charles Kirk. I assume that's his first name. Charles, Brett, Google it on your cell phone.
You got a couple seconds.
Charles Kirk. He's got big shoes to fill. We learned the last time we talked about Charlie Kirk was with HB, and we learned how this one guy thought that he would have thrown a football.
Yeah, he was named Charles at birth.
Oh.
Charles Kirk.
Of course he was.
Yeah. Chuck. Chuck. But there's this guy who's trying to be the new Chuck, and his name's Zack, which is short for Zarls.
Sarles.
I'll allow it.
Doesn't make any sense. But his name is Zack Heeter, and he's a big dumb piece of shit. And that's what we talked about. I mean, I feel like I'm getting it correct.
That's correct.
A vapid
No, he's
dumbass.
Big dumb baby.
Yeah, he's a big dumb baby. He is. He's a very childlike sort of way about him, and we hate him.
So enjoy.
Yeah. So enjoy the episode. And make sure you follow us on Instagram at J.O.Pod. Link in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, new episodes every week. Why wouldn't you subscribe? Why wouldn't you turn on the notifications? Do it. And as always, you can send anything at all to Jakin.Off.Podcast at gmail.com. I'll look at it at least once. It's the Jakin.Off guarantee. And without further ado, have a good listen to the episode. Enjoy the episode and have a good listen to the episode.
Oh, won't you take off with me? Oh, I know it's your fantasy. Oh, won't you take off with me? Yeah, we're taking off every week.
Okay. So we're good.
I mean,
it's not freezing right now in this very moment.
yeah.
Okay.
Mean, we will have to figure this out.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe it'll work the whole time now.
Yeah.
It could.
Hell yeah. It will.
Maybe it will.
Yeah.
We're fucking doing it, dude. And
No, wait. Oh no, we're good. Okay, God.
okay.
Damn.
You gotta quit doing that. Only say something if it stops.
I thought it was, but I think you were just
I
like
get
sitting
it.
still.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just if it stops.
I will shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
but take it from the top. I'm so sorry.
We're getting it figured out, dude. It'll be okay. Everything's gonna be fine in terms of our equipment and our setup. But everything's not gonna be fine in terms of society, I think. I don't
Whoa.
know.
This is why I come on Jakin.Off. To be told the truth.
If I can make a transition, please.
Whoa.
I'd like to transition into talking about we'll get there eventually. I've
Okay.
kind of been in this zone lately ever since Charlie Kirk died. I've been in this zone. Yeah.
Me too.
R.I.P.
It's been so horny.
Sorry.
I can't.
Yeah, I haven't stopped jerking off to the video of Charlie Kirk.
Jeez.
I haven't stopped doing that. It's awesome. It's great. But I've kind of been in this zone where I'm like I'm waiting for who's going to be, because now there's a bunch of people that
Get
are like,
popped next?
not get popped next. No.
Okay, because that's not for us to know.
No.
That'll just happen.
Yeah. That's for God. That's for God to know. I don't believe
Okay.
in God except for in the cases of assassinations. I'm like, that was the big man upstairs.
Gotta bleep that.
Yeah, Brett, bleep it. Make my voice lower.
The foghorn
can you
noise.
blur
Yeah,
both of us
yeah,
just for
black
that
out my
part?
face. Make it seem like I'm being interviewed on one of those shows about gang crime.
Word.
Yeah, like a light
Uh,
behind, but not on your head.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it seem like I'm being interviewed on one of those shows that Charlie Kirk hates.
Yeah.
He
that
hates
bastard.
the least favorite of his shows.
Yeah. He
He
had bad taste in television, and that's what was wrong with him.
well, famously, like his last words were,
Gang violence.
"Yeah, what about gang violence?"
Yeah.
You know, I think that it's safe to say that he was a pretty big piece of shit. And
Yeah.
if he went anywhere, it was hell. And that's the big man upstairs. He's doing it. And so, anyways, though, I just feel like now there's sort of like a bunch of what happened in the wake of that is that his wife was like, we all got to carry on Charlie's legacy. You know,
Mhm.
we got to carry on his memory.
Mhm.
And so now what's been happening, and I've been seeing this, is like there's a bunch of young white men who are scrambling to be the new Charlie Kirk.
Oh,
Or like
fun.
the next Charlie Kirk. And
I mean, there were always several.
there were always several, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to act
There's
like
room
Charlie
for
Kirk
more.
was like a
You
revolutionary.
just
in some
created
way.
1,000 Charlie
yeah,
Kirks.
exactly. Yeah,
We're
I
gonna get
think
every
that
flavor
it's
of
like,
Charlie Kirk soon.
It's like the outrage or like the outpouring of like sort of like outrage that happened. I think has created a ripe environment for a bunch
a
of
vacuum.
a bunch of copycats. Yeah.
Wow.
And so today
that's great.
we're gonna talk about a guy who is one of those copycats.
Nice.
His name is Zack Heeter. ZackHeeter. Brett, if you want to go ahead and pull up image number 1, this is just his Instagram page.
Doxing. Wow.
Well, he's
No,
out
that's
there.
not
He's
what
got
doxing is.
37.2 thousand followers. His first line, here because of Charlie, 44K on TikTok.
Okay.
Blue collar guy with your daily dose of common sense.
I'm
Ohio
sure it is.
native. Follow and let's be friends. So again, 37.2 thousand followers.
Pretty off-putting photo there.
Very off-putting photo, and trust me, we're gonna get into the way that this guy. There's a lot that's off-putting about this guy.
All right.
He's
I'm
really,
already
really,
very
really
put
cringe.
off.
Yeah, it's easy to be put off by Zach.
And I don't think it's just because I'm me.
No, 100% it's not. Brett, you can go ahead and we can just take that off the screen, and we're gonna pretty quickly transition here to number 2, Brett.
Oh, candidate number 2?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Item number 2.
Wonderful.
Which this is a video, and this is the video that sort of introduced me to Zach, and I think it'll really illustrate why I like him so much.
Ugh.
Because this is a video of him talking about, he's basically being like, I don't understand, why do liberals live here if they hate it so much? And it's really, really funny.
I have never understood why people who've lived in America their entire life always say that it sucks and that we live on stolen land, it's a racist country, you can't be gay in this country, our healthcare sucks, our housing sucks, our job market sucks, but will never do anything, take any kind of initiative to go move to another country, live there for a year, see how it works out, and if it doesn't work out, you can come back and maybe have more respect for this country, or you might like that country better and you can stay there. It also has me confused on their messaging with ICE, because why are they fighting ICE so hard if America's so terrible? Wouldn't you want them to go back to their home country? You know, it's very strange that you can have an American flag in your bio and you're seen as a MAGA supporter, but you can have a Palestinian flag or Ukrainian flag and that makes you a Democrat. But like, if you like those countries so much, why don't you move there? If socialism is obviously the better choice, why don't you live in a socialist country? America may have its flaws, but there is nowhere else on the globe that I would rather live in. And if that makes you mad, then leave and go to that country that you believe is the better option.
Wow.
No one is stopping you
This
from
guy's
doing
like
so.
a gay little baby. I'm sorry.
Dude,
I didn't need to
no.
say gay, but like
He is
clearly gay.
He is.
Oh,
gay.
he's out?
Yes, he's.
Oh,
out
cool.
gay, dude.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Well, that's great.
You nailed it. He is though. It's
God.
hilarious. My favorite thing about him is like he clearly only has like a very very like basic like loose grasp on like the names of things or like
Ugh.
what's connected to what. Like it's so
Yeah.
like childlike in its his sort of like assessments of things.
Yeah,
Like,
that was very child
It's
logic.
like
Like,
you're
wow, that
reading, like,
you'd
a-
really be getting me if I was 10.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
exactly.
oh my
like you're
god,
reading
no, you're
somebody's
right.
like fifth grade like write about the election. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, that was
I
very
don't
book report.
understand if you don't like it here, why you don't leave to another country for like a year and like try it out.
Go live in Palestine.
It's a little fucking
The
baby,
fuck?
dude. It's so fucking funny. He's so stupid. It's the
Yeah.
funniest shit of all time. And I mean, like Charlie Kirk was stupid too, but Charlie Kirk
yeah,
was like
no,
was
not like that.
He was cunning though. Like
Yeah.
he believed stuff that was dumb. Like he was
No,
indoctrinated.
he was a dumbass, but he was smart.
yeah, but
Like he was,
like, he
yeah,
was-
cunning
yeah.
is the right word.
and so it's kind of like I mean as weird as this is, he's missing Charlie Kirk's sort of killer instinct. It's the way that I would describe it.
I don't know how he has that many followers.
Dude, it's crazy. It's got to
Does
be.
he-
I imagine that
Maybe
it's
he
a
bought
lot
them?
of people, or a lot of people like me, who are like,
Oh,
"This guy's
okay.
an idiot. Like, this is the dumbest
there
guy
is
that
a
I've
big-
ever seen."
Yeah,
He is. He's stupid.
yeah,
Zack Heeter, dumbass.
yeah. No, clearly. I'm sorry. God, that guy's probably has more of an education than me. That's so funny.
Oh,
Do you think he went to
Just wait.
college, like finished it? And...
actually maybe not. I don't know. We can
Okay,
talk
let's
a
go.
little, let's
Let's
go
go.
to the next video because it's kind of hard. He doesn't reveal a ton about himself all the time. It's very like impersonal. It almost seems like somebody's sending him an email and he's like reading their email word for word at times.
Okay.
Like he's like sort of synthesizing a bunch of tweets that he's seeing down
Huh.
to like
Maybe he
this
is.
sort of thing. I think that that's what a lot of these guys do is like it's like stealing in a way, right?
Yeah.
Like you're like taking a bunch of tweets and being like, this is what I think. And
I think the same thing anytime my brother reposts some dumb libertarian bullshit
Yes.
where it's just like, here's a
Yeah.
meme that
or like we all
Yeah.
know comedians whose most of their online presence is them posting screenshots of tweets.
Yeah.
That's some people we know.
yeah.
I think you can pepper them in.
I think
but-
you can pepper them in, but I don't think that it should be the only thing you post.
Yeah.
You know, and there's some people we know who is the only thing.
I don't know who we're talking about, but
Oh yeah, actually, it makes sense that you don't know who we're talking about because they have you blocked.
now I do. That's funny.
Anyways, let's
Yeah.
play number 2. This is a video of Zach revealing the truth about conservatives.
The truth is, most Americans support what Trump is doing. The problem is, most Americans would not share this online because they are afraid of the left. This is why I think the left is always so angry and ready to fight and ready to name call, because they are the #1 consumers of mainstream media. Mainstream media would go out of business if they could not talk about Trump. This is why the left always thinks that the country is in disarray every single day and they're always on edge because they believe everything that CNN tells them. This is why, in my opinion, you never see Republicans get physical or threaten their lives in any way because they don't consume mainstream media nearly as much as they do. They don't believe all the headlines like they do. They don't think America is like gonna explode the next day like they do. This is why you very rarely see anyone Republican post anything positive about Trump because people just don't want the drama. It's not that they don't like him. They don't want to hear from their leftist cousin that he's this monster or why would you support him. They don't want to get into all the drama of it. This is why people need to talk to each other more and not just yell at each other through comments because that is not going to solve anything. If you're really trying to change my mind about something, maybe have a genuine conversation with me instead of telling me how I look and how I talk. How about you say, well, I know you think this way, but what about this way? And maybe we can come to a mutual middle. I don't know, but yelling at me is not going to solve anything.
You
This
can
guy's such a petulant
drag it back
baby.
a little
Oh
bit,
my
Brett. I want to
gosh.
see him in like the outfit that he's standing in front of. It is petulant. It's like very
I feel like I'm being trolled by a baby. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I can't. It sounds like
he's
a baby.
very like childish sort of like understanding of things. My favorite part is he's like, you never see conservatives get physical, or like he's
Yeah,
like
okay.
he's saying he's like people
Why don't
who
you
love
take
Donald
those
Trump
those
never-
shooting numbers?
I know, for real. Yeah, domestic violence.
I'm gonna say the opposite of what Charlie
Yeah.
Kirk was saying.
Let's
when
just
he
say there's a
died.
lot of police officers hitting people. That's that's what I would say.
That's true.
And they probably love this guy. Cops love this guy. But everything he's saying is wrong. He's like, conservative people don't consume mainstream media, and it's like, bro, like Fox News is the biggest news channel. It's the
Yeah.
biggest one.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, dude. Like, don't, the whole they don't get physical thing, of course, like, they never turn violent or anything is insane. It's like, what are the Proud Boys? Like their
Yeah.
entire mission is to beat people up, essentially.
Yep.
Physical
With
violence.
the
is-
cops, they're just
Yeah,
like, what if we
exactly.
go around to
Right.
different towns, make friends with the cops?
Yeah. What if cops were us? What if they were in this group?
Yep.
But exactly though, physical violence is a huge part of this stuff.
Yep.
And there's something about this guy too, where it's like he's wearing like all the stuff that he's wearing is like brand new Carhartt shit,
Hmm.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
dude,
He must be an art director or something. You know what I mean?
No.
it's all brand new Carhartt shit. I'm kind of like, dude, like I feel like he's buying this stuff to come off more blue collar than he probably is. in his
Exactly.
real
Yeah, this guy works at like a small tech company. Like,
Yeah, or maybe not even that. He's just like a super conservative guy who like doesn't believe in actually like working for a living, and maybe he's a fucking
Clearly,
landlord or something like.
nobody wants to work for a living, tries grifting.
Exactly. And so like I think that he like bought a bunch of like Carhartt stuff to make himself look more like folksy essentially.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a goofball, and we're gonna keep watching videos of him. I have so many. They're all
God damn.
really,
Okay.
really funny.
All right, Zach. Fuck me up.
This is sort of gonna be a common theme. Did it freeze?
No, we're good.
Oh, okay. Whew.
A little bit when he talks, I'm like my instinct is to just tune him out. So
Right.
it's really hard to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
So,
basically nonsense.
I'm doing my best.
And like there's nothing particularly, and the reason why this guy couldn't be a good replacement for Charlie Kirk is
No
'cause, like,
charisma, dude.
he has
Zero
zero
charisma. I
charisma.
can't
Yeah,
hear
he has
him
no juice
because-
at all. That's
Yeah.
100% true. But also he's not even like making the correct points that the people who paid Charlie Kirk would want somebody like him to make. It's like, dude, you're not
No.
even doing a good job of picking up the mantle, because you keep going on these long rants, and then at the end you're being like, so maybe we quit yelling at each other in the comments and stuff. And we quit arguing, and it's like, dude, the people who were
No,
paying Charlie Kirk
don't
that's
want that.
exactly what they want.
Yeah, they went into college campuses to not do the comment section.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Well, we can just edit the videos in post to make ourselves look the best.
Dude, it really is like, it really is one of those things where it's like, bro, like you're not doing it right. Like you're not doing the Charlie Kirk thing right. And it's and it's kind of pissing me off a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
like,
I hear
"Do it
you.
Right. Here's another example of him not doing it right. This is him explaining what's wrong with the Dems, which is kind of
Okay.
obviously
Let's
a
go.
sort of central theme. It's a
Them.
central theme.
Cool.
The theme. It's a theme.
I learn something new every time I'm on this podcast.
It's a central theme. It's a central theme of a lot of his videos.
Cool.
Have you ever noticed Democrat voters in the past 10 years alone have never posted anything pro-Democrat, like anything that's been passed by Democrats. They never post anything because they don't do anything. All they do is just anti-Trump. This is what I try and tell Democrat voters all the time.
right here.
You can be against Trump's policies, that's totally fine to criticize them, but you never give an alternative. You just say things that sound good, but you never say how you will accomplish those things. If everything that Trump has been doing since he's been in office is so terrible, give me solutions on what you would do to fix the problem that he's not doing. Their entire platform has just been to twist the truth and get everybody up into a frenzy so they'll have the passion to go vote blue on literally anybody. They don't know what they're voting for. They just think that Trump is evil and anything to spite him is a plus. This is what I ask Democrat voters all the time. I say, what is the Democrat platform? What do they support without mentioning Trump? What do they support? And they can never give me an answer because there is nothing.
They just want the money. So exactly. Look, even a broken clock, right?
I mean, yeah.
Even a broken clock. I think we can all agree. He's right about the Democratic Party. I do think that it's funny that he's like, I never see Democrats posting pro-Democrat stuff. And I'm like, I see too much of that, actually.
That's literally all they do. Yeah.
Like,
but like, as far as
opposite.
like policies, you're right.
Yeah, they don't really have a platform. Their platform is pretty much stopping Donald Trump. There's no there. It's not even
Well, they
stopping
should get
Donald
to
Trump.
that.
It's actually keeping Donald Trump from winning in the future. Is actually, I think, a better way of describing it, because they actually don't really have any interest in stopping Donald Trump, because if Donald Trump didn't exist, then they would have to figure out a platform. Like they would have to have something to like present to voters to be like, this is
And the one that we keep
our
presenting
thing.
to them, they're like, no. No, something without socialism, something without
Yeah.
socialized medicine and anything fun.
They're like, what if healthcare still was very bad, but just not as bad?
I hear what you're saying about your wants and needs, but I hear lobbyists more. Like I just
What if
They can afford the dinners that I throw.
yeah.
what if Nabisco wants me to kill poor people?
Am I supposed to say no to them?
They're the Cheez-Its guys. They're the guys who
You
make
don't love
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its?
Look, so a couple people gotta die so we can have Cheez-Its.
That's literally the American way. What
I
you
know,
just said.
Yeah, it literally is.
That's-
Yeah. They're like, what if we just accepted that, thousands of Americans every year through direct and indirect Cheez-Its would die just so that we could have
Cheez-Its.
crunchy, dry-aged cheddar snacks.
Oh, I want Cheez-Its so bad right now. This is crazy. I'm like, I would maybe like 4 people.
That would be acceptable.
That'd be
That's the
okay.
number.
Yeah, if like 4 people on the marketing team killed themselves
Yeah.
because
yeah.
they knew they were gonna get fired because they sell themselves.
Right. That
Okay,
works.
so we can get off the Cheez-Its.
No, it's okay. I mean, I think that this
we
is
have a lot to
important.
get through.
We're doing great.
Oh, great.
Honestly. We're cranking. None of his videos are that long either.
Cool.
But this next one, this is Brett. Let's go ahead and just jump to number 6. Kasey, there was going to be a big reveal that Zach is gay, but you kind of already busted
the
that.
reveal.
I'm sure it was
The
huge.
reveal was him talking. Just
We were going to do a big reveal that Zach was gay, but this is Zach's explaining why liberals are bad coworkers.
let's go.
Liberals in the workplace. How do I put this lightly? Nobody likes you. Nobody. And you don't even have to look at their social media posts to know who they vote for. It's all in the personality and in the demeanor, and every workplace hates having them. Okay? It's too hot. It's too cold. My boss never does anything I ask of them. That's because you complain about someone sneezing too much in the office. People who are Republican are the best coworkers to have. You can actually be open, say jokes about anything. They are the life of the party. You can do whatever you want with them with no risk of having a meeting with HR. You're not one word away or one joke away from getting fired. If you look around in your workplace, people gravitate more towards Republican personalities. Liberals are just the Debbie Downers, always complaining, always have some kind of weird crap going on, but Republicans would just go with the flow, a good sense of humor, they are approachable. Liberals are just angry people that you don't even want to get involved with.
I agree with him. And I want to put one person forth as the case study that proves his point. Me. I am exactly who he's talking about. I have been the liberal that everybody at the Republican workplace hated. It was awesome. I was selling weed and they hated me for like 2 years. It was
She's always complaining about how cold
It's
it is.
too hot. It's too cold. Stop yelling at me about your divorce. Don't call me a hoe.
You shouldn't wear kilts.
I never said that.
No, I know you didn't.
I just
but
said shut up about it. Whatever.
shut up about your kilts.
Shut the fuck up. God. Yeah, no. Unobservant people really do
Dude.
hate.
Yeah.
Just fucking people. I don't know. I feel like there's people that like operate on such low brain power that when somebody brings up the most minor of conflict, they're like, "Bitch."
Yeah,
Like,
no, for real.
and you're like, "Whoa, okay."
Yeah, I totally agree with you. That happened to you recently at that Don't Tell when that guy told us that his mentor had sexually assaulted somebody.
Oh yeah,
and
that
you're
was
like, why
insane.
is he your mentor? And he was like, why is everybody so woke here?
Yeah. Yeah, he described a sex crime that his
In
mentor
2008,
had done
like, he
in
knew the
2008, and I was like,
year.
why do you know
Like,
that?
wow.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, this guy came up to me and he's like, I can't be friends with your mentor because he sexually assaulted my friend. What an asshole. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
and
And then he was like, can I do more don't tells?
yeah,
What?
all of us
He
were
also was
like,
bad at comedy.
Also, all of us were like kind of like standing out there, like we were just like, whoa, like what the fuck? And then he was like, man, everybody here is so woke.
I guess.
So
Shoo-wee.
fucking dumb, dude. But yeah, no, I actually like. It's so funny the way that he's describing like workplace environments, and then
Yeah, I got very specific in the beginning.
well. And when
Stop
he's
sneezing.
like-
Did you
yeah.
come to work sick? You came to work sick, buddy. Don't come to work sick. People don't like that. Jeez.
Right. He's like,
Sneeze
no, I'm
too
not
loud.
sick. It's just my new diet. My new fucking. I'm eating only beef and fermented vegetables.
I have no immune system.
I'm eating stuff that only gives me allergies. Anyways, you know, maybe you're listening to this podcast and you're thinking to yourself, man, I hate my coworkers. I wish that they were less liberal or less conservative and fit more of what I want things to be like all the time, because everything in my life needs to be perfect. And here's the thing. If you're feeling that way, you actually might be suffering from anger and depression. And those are things that the sponsor of this podcast can help you with. Brett, go ahead and pull up the ad. The ad.
It's not in the.
It is. It's just called ad at the beginning. I moved it into the episode 136. It's in there for sure. Dude, I'm going to get up and come and look.
I thought you didn't do this shit.
And I don't want to crash the software.
So yeah, it's all my fault, everybody. I was wrong. I didn't download the copy into the folder for Brett.
Thank you,
So
Jake.
I stood up and I was walking over there and acting like Brett was stupid. And I stand by Brett being stupid. but
I'll allow it.
but this time I was stupid. It's my fault. And that's, dude, but that's the kind of thing that if you do that, you know, maybe you think that other people are always wrong and you're always right. That's the kind of thing that you need to go to therapy for. And that's why this episode is sponsored by Mimi Bachman Therapy. Now accepting virtual therapy patients anywhere in Kansas and Missouri. Don't neglect your mental health this winter and book your free consultation at mimibachmantherapy.com. She's a friend of the pod. That's true. A friend of me and Kasey. A locally owned business and can help you work through a wide variety of issues. That's MIMIBACHMAN therapy.com. mimibachmantherapy.com. So, yeah. And I would say that, unfortunately, Zack Heeter doesn't live in Missouri or Kansas.
God.
Unfortunately for him,
Mimi
he
could
lives
save him.
in Ohio, and Mimi can't help.
Fuck.
Mimi can't help Zack Heeter. But luckily for us, I'm gonna unalive myself.
Jeez.
I have so much
I'll never
shame.
say that.
I'm gonna unalive myself. But seriously, guys, if you're feeling that way, go to mimibachmantherapy.com.
Yeah,
right?
don't
Is that what
unalive
we're doing?
yourself.
Yeah, it's hard for me
What
to
a
realize,
waste.
exactly where we're coming back in on, but I'm guessing this is after the ad break and
after our second technical difficulty.
after our second technical difficulty, which was all my fault, which is why I'm going to unalive myself. That's why I'm going to unalive myself, folks. I'm doing it Looney Tunes style. I'm going to smash myself with a big wooden mallet.
That's how I always picture it.
or an anvil
Something
or a
like
piano.
Yeah, I'm going to kill myself accordion style, dude.
Yeah.
Just turn myself into a fucking accordion. That'll be the noise that it makes. Anyways, yeah, Mimi can't help Zack Heeter because he doesn't live in Kansas or Missouri. And here's a video, though. We're lucky he believes in empathy. And his big question about empathy is, why don't Democrats do empathy?
I'm getting tired of people telling me that I don't have empathy for people being deported, people having to pay back their student loans, and people being shot by the police. I am not empathetic towards people who made a decision knowing the consequences and were given an alternative route that could have prevented it. When Trump came into office, he told people who were here illegally that if you are here and you were caught by ICE, you will never be back allowed in this country. But if you self-deport, we will give you money and you have the opportunity to apply to come back the right way.
Not true.
I'm sorry that the previous administration told you to cross the border illegally, but that is not my problem. You knew ICE was going all around the country and you still stayed where you were knowing the risk. For people who were shot by the police, it is clear from every single body cam footage that they continue not to comply with officers. Clearly, they don't understand that they can fight it in court if they think they were unjustifiably arrested. But when you choose time and again on video and be violent and aggressive towards officers and charge at them, what do you think is going to happen? And
So
as
do you
for
think
student
Nazis
loan
in
debt,
Germany
I'm
were
sorry
just
that you
fucking
have to pay
annoying?
over $100,000 for your...
I actually think that that's a really good question.
Like, do you think that they were this much of little
Yes.
baby assholes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
They were
do.
this fucking annoying and stupid and
Yeah, I
bullyable
for sure
and
do, yeah.
swirlyable.
I think that it's one of those things where that is like a huge like driving force for a lot of these people because you know the like sort of like core foundation of the Nazi Party was like scary ex like trench charging like guys
Mhm.
in World War One, and but then as like they got closer to like power and like throughout the 30s, like those guys became older and like they were obviously like really fucked up from the war and stuff, and the people who they were attracting were like guys like this, you know, is like these
Stupid
guys,
little babies.
Numbskulls.
yeah, like rich, like sort of like fail sons, like a lot of like rich kids who's
God, what's the fucking word for that? Like the little men thing.
there's Liebenstrom is Living Space. It's Little Men Gone Wild is what they refer.
Yeah.
I never saw those tapes.
So Little Men Gone Wild is a
It's on the
term-
History Channel.
It's a term that
It's a
this
hard watch.
guy, I can't remember the author's name, but I've read the book. It's called They Thought They Were Free. And he describes this phenomenon of they were the little Nazis is like what they called them. like people who were like bakers or they worked at the bank or something like that. And their whole deal was like they had fervent support for the Nazi Party, and not because they necessarily were like all like in on the like we need to exterminate Jewish people, or this idea of we need to like do Lebensraum and like conquer these other areas of Europe for more space for our country. But they were more so fervent supporters of Nazis because they were fearful of losing their class status within German society. And so they were willing to support fervently the Nazi movement because he was promising to do a bunch of things that would protect these sort of like upper middle class level people, business owners, stuff like that, from becoming poor or something like that.
That's crazy.
And so that's like, I think that this guy fits in perfectly to that category. And I think that like a lot of Trump supporters, like, could be a comparison could be drawn between them and like these people that this guy, I cannot remember the guy's, the author's name, but They Thought They Were Free is the name of the book. And he writes, he's a Jewish guy who goes to Germany like right after World War II. And he meets some of these people who would be considered like the little Nazis in this one town. And he becomes like really good friends with them. And just realizes like, oh, like these were low key just like some people. Like these were just some guys. And they bought into it because they were worried they were going to like lose their business or something. So yeah, it's depressing.
Bummer.
Anyways, this guy's a moron.
Dumb.
Idiot.
Lol.
Loser, you're a little man gone wild, you little man.
Yeah. Yeah, suck it.
God, dude. Pull it back a little bit, Brett, and click play. Let's see the rest of this thing. Kind of forgot where we were, what he was talking about.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I just
he
got
was just
mad.
being a dumbass.
I just got really mad.
arrested.
Yeah.
But when you choose time and again on video and be violent and aggressive towards officers and charge at them, what do you think is going to happen? And as for student loan debt, I'm sorry that you have to pay over $100,000 for your 4-year degree. I agree that college is super expensive. It's ridiculous. It needs changed. However, you knowingly signed up that you were going to do this. It is not my job as a random taxpayer to help you fund this. Do you want to pay for my car payment? Do you want to pay for my mortgage?
Yes.
No, that is my responsibility to pay, as I signed up to do that. So, as a person who does not commit any crimes and pays their bills on time, I'm sorry that I don't feel empathy for people who made bad decisions. That is what life is about, and it's not my job to help clean up the mess.
Life is about making bad decisions.
Yeah, dude. It's all about making bad decisions.
Oh, wow.
I got to remember in the future to cut off the TikTok.
Dude,
exit on
the
those
chirp
videos.
is so fucking annoying.
Yeah, I've been downloading some of these straight off of TikTok, and I forget that it has that on the end. So I'll have to remember that for next time.
It's okay.
But you know what, Brett? I'll say it again. I want to unalive myself.
Guys.
Terrible.
No, but dude, he's so stupid. He literally, it's like he has no there's no substance to anything that he's saying, and it's hilarious that he accuses other people of sort of like parroting things, because that's all that he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's really pathetic and pretty lame. Zach, come up with some new shit. We're gonna watch a couple more here.
So hold on 1 second. These people believe that every victim of the state totally deserved it.
This guy certainly does. Yeah, I think that he does. I think that he legitimately
That's fucking
thinks
insane.
that like if you're being like unlawfully detained by
And
the
how do you
police-
get to that point in your head? Just like
I think
just
that just by
propaganda?
years of propaganda and
that's
sort of like your
parent.
his
Yeah.
parents probably believe the same thing. If I had to guess, like his parents are really dumb too.
Yeah, that's what
and
parents are.
It's just generational ignorance that gets passed down. I mean, like that is true. You know, like trauma is like hereditary in a way.
Yep.
And also so is ignorance. And like being like dumb.
So you're saying that his mom dumb and
Yeah.
his dad dumb.
Dad dumb,
His grandma
plus mom
dumb.
dumb, plus grandma dumb. Yeah.
Wow, just
It's all been culminating into
into this
one
video.
guy. Yeah.
Wow, it's just so many dumb people.
Yeah,
fucked.
it's generations of morons.
And I think the big thing that I always think about is, right, like, these people have always existed. They just haven't had the technology of a camera in their pocket until about 10 years ago.
That's true. Did you hear everybody's stupid thoughts?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a big part of it. I think, like,
At least on Twitter, you have to be able to write.
yeah.
Like, you have to be able to
Yeah.
spell
Oh, this person's
Yeah.
actually from the Philippines. That makes sense.
Yeah, dude. I think that that's a big part of it, right? Is like, it's the equivalent of, like, in terms of like revolutionary sort of like causes or like whatever. Like, I would say like it's like up there with the printing press is like like cell phones and
The
social media.
smartphone,
Yeah.
yeah.
like, and yeah, because like at least with the like even when you think about like the printing press, right, like that like sort of in a lot of ways democratized like
It was controversial.
information. Yeah. And with social media and like cell phones and stuff, it kind of just takes that to like another degree, like, because even though with the printing press, like, it democratized like, oh, being able to print stuff is easier, you still had to be able to get a printing press or have access to it or something like that. Now with like social media, in sort of technology, the barrier to access is like lower than it's ever been to be able to like
Yes.
publish what you think.
And that's good.
It's bad. I think
What?
it's bad. I think that it's I think that like ideologically it's good, but I think that in practice it's bad.
I want to fill my head with everybody in the world's thoughts.
You
And
wanna-
that's
you wanna-
bad?
You want to be God?
Yeah, I want to be like, yeah.
Like Morgan Freeman.
Well, did you ever see like the really bad Indiana Jones in the Crystal
No.
Skull, the
Uh-uh.
horrible
What
film?
happened?
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the movie, like the Crystal Skull it contains all knowledge, right? So this lady, she finally gets it. I think it's Kate Blanchett. Am I fucking
Yep,
wrong?
I think
I
you're
think,
right.
and Kate Blanchett, she finally gets the Crystal Skull, and she's like, "I want to know everything," and then she fucking melts. It just like melts her whole head. It's crazy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she can't
It's cool.
handle it.
No,
Spoiler
because
alert.
she's immortal. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
For a film that came out in 2008.
Yeah, if you either are gonna
Yeah.
watch that movie or not.
We don't do spoiler alerts. We spoil anything and everything on this podcast.
Look, if anything, I've made that movie sound so much better than it is.
I will give you credit, Casey. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. That is what literally happens, but that's like the only
Well,
cool
I got the
That's a
thing.
better depiction of seeing the film, I think.
I can
Yeah.
tell you one thing. I'm still not gonna watch it.
Yeah, why? Watch the other ones.
Are
Watch
the other ones good?
watch
The first
yeah,
one,
they're
the
good.
First one
Of
very
course they're good.
racist, aren't they?
Yeah,
very
they're
racist?
horribly
All of
racist,
them?
but they're very
Yeah.
good movies. Like you can't just say they're bad. That's not factual.
Dude, you're starting to
You have
sound
a-
like
you have a
Zack. You're
good-
starting to sound like Zack Heeter a little bit.
Okay, sorry for having nuance. sorry for saying that I enjoyed the Indiana Jones films. You can and the whole time I shook my head and I go, I don't like the racism. And
It's messed up what they did.
but also I was 12, so I probably didn't think that. I don't know. In one of them, there's a guy named Dr. Dorian, and that's my mom's name. And
Whoa.
and
Your
eat,
mom's a doctor?
No, yeah, no, she's not. But her name's Dorian,
Whoa. Oh, okay. I see now.
and they eat monkey brains. It's a great movie.
They eat monkey brains?
Temple of Doom.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
they eat monkey
dude.
brains.
This shit sounds fucked
They like
up.
serve it to them. Yeah, yeah. These movies, they're great.
Yeah.
Look, take a
Really
journey
the
through the
high
world of
points of these
cinema.
movies.
Speaking of monkey brains.
Yeah, let's get back to
watch
monkey
another
brains.
video of Zack Heeter. Brett, we can just go to number 8. This one in the name of the video in my production sheet, I have just written, "How can you do this to Zach?" So
Give
we'll
me-
see what this
Give me
one's all
just
about.
a second.
I don't quite remember everything, you know.
Yeah,
It's hard
How
to-
could you? Why
they're
would
all
you?
sort of like run together a little bit and
Yeah.
oh, here's the other thing that I did want to say. You'll notice that he has 2 Christmas trees behind him, but a lot of these were posted like dude,
Not
like
during Christmas at all.
October.
What if he has?
Oh,
like
so
a
he's like a
Christmas
really
room?
early
And
Christmas.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I realized recently that my mom has Christmas autism. Like, I walked through her house and I'm like, okay, so there's a whole mantle for just snowmen, and then there's a whole mantle for just Santas.
No, that rules. I also have Christmas.
So he's probably got
autism,
that.
and so does Jenny. Our Christmas
No, you don't
stuff-
understand.
Our Christmas stuff
I've been
goes
there.
up- Our Christmas stuff goes up November 1st.
Okay,
usually.
cool.
We're immediately after Halloween.
I'm right after
Christmas
Thanksgiving.
shit
I'm a
is
month
up.
later,
Yeah.
but I respect all
fucking-
practices.
We keep it up, and I think having a mantle of snowmen sounds awesome.
It is awesome. It's awesome, but
But
it's like an interest of
I
hers.
don't respect Zach's Christmas trees. He has like one sort of like
They're low effort.
they're low effort. The blue one looks like shit.
They're not even
dude.
fucking decorated.
They're not
just
even
there.
decorated.
Yeah, they're
It
just
looks like
there.
shit.
No lights.
And it's like, dude, you're just
No
you're just
wreaths.
leaving up bare Christmas trees all year round.
Nothing. No runner on the mantle.
Yeah,
no
nothing.
garland.
I think that
No
he literally like
figures.
set this up, dude. Like he like set it up like that to make the background of his video have.
What
the
is he
secret
trying to
reason.
tell
This to
us?
Zach. He hasn't even told us, and we're already asking.
Is that the name of the video?
That's what Jake named the
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How could you do this to Zach?
Well, let's go.
We're just so anti.
I really like
Collective
the
outrage
poses
is the
in.
worst thing to have ever happened in this country because how can you tell me that you're going to stand outside and protest ICE, but in the same breath say that America is the worst country on the planet and you wish that you could leave?
Pause it.
How can you
Okay.
Those two things,
Are so unrelated.
dude. Yeah, it's this video.
So what? Like it's the greatest country in the world because we're allowed to stand outside and protest a horrible,
Yeah.
horrible thing.
Well, I don't even think that that's the point that he's making. I think that you
Okay.
just made an infinitely smarter point than him. Is he's literally saying he's like, well, how are you going to stand outside and protest ICE and call America the worst country because of ICE?
Because he likes ice so much.
Yeah,
Let's go.
he's an idiot. Pull
Let's
it back
go,
a little bit,
dumbass.
Brett, and fucking just start from the beginning. Maybe even it's so worth listening to again, dude. This is maybe the
His
dumbest
takes
one.
are so dumb.
Collective outrage is the worst thing to have ever happened in this country because how can you tell me that you're going to stand outside and protest ICE, but in the same breath say that America is the worst country on the planet and you wish that you could leave? How can you protest gun violence and wish all guns were banned in the country, but publicly celebrate an assassination by a gun? How are you going to get mad at someone for not using the right pronouns, but you can't tell me what a woman is? So if you can't tell me that, then how am I supposed to respect your pronouns? How can you support free speech, but also want people banned off of social media when they don't agree with your ideologies because it's a threat to your safety? Always claiming to be that you are the most inclusive person, but when someone disagrees with you on literally any topic whatsoever, you are always the first to ban them from your friend group. Always willing to accept anybody
Sounds
from
like
any
he's
country
talking
around the
about
world as long as they're not in your neighborhood. Always critique
Yeah.
the Republican
Definitely
Party, but
gets
you
them
can
all.
never give any solutions to what you would do better. You always say to vote blue no matter what, but you can never give me a logical explanation as to what the Republican Party is doing that you
I bet
don't
there's a
like that's not
dastardly
based
lib in
off
this
of
man's
emotion
life.
rather than
Dude,
logic.
for
A real dastardly
got, like-
fucking idiot lib.
It's so fucking.
Because like yeah, some people are
Dude,
are dumb and I don't know. God.
Dude, I just like I love the idea of him being like, maybe one time in the 7th grade you actually pushed me down at recess.
And now I see you.
How can you
posting
say
Kamala
it's a
Harris
free
memes on
country and then push me down on the playground?
He's like, yeah, and then maybe actually one time in high school I thought that we were friends, but then you told all of our other friends that you only hung out with me because we were cousins.
Lib cousin. Oh yeah,
He's
that's
got a
how
lib
leftist cousin
dude.
has
Yeah,
already
he's
been
got a lib
mentioned.
cousin.
Oh, we're getting to the bottom of this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. No.
Where are they?
I
Where's
think
leftist cousin?
I think it's also one of those things where he just has followed everyone on Facebook his entire life, and now he's just like on Facebook too much.
Yeah. Well, I imagine that a lot of the people in his life, like even if they believe different shit than him, are consuming like similar types of media to him, which is like, you know, geared towards like a stupid motherfucker who's just gonna like click share. You know what I mean? And so like he's just seeing like some other like stupid mirror version of himself like click share on some other shit, and it drives him crazy, and now he's doing this because Charlie Kirk got killed.
Wow.
Pretty pathetic. Pretty funny for us though.
But it's like these people turn this into their hobby, and
Yeah, I do think that there
they
are
need to get out more.
there are more people like
Does he make money? Do you think he can make money off what he's doing yet?
Isn't that their end goal?
Yeah, right. But is
I
he
feel
yet?
like-
Is
Like
he cashing in?
monetization?
I don't think
Exactly.
that he gets enough views to be making money that route.
Okay.
But certainly he could eventually do it. He'll need some training. He'll need like some sort of like wealthy benefactor to be like, you know what, I'm gonna pay for this guy to go to grifter school.
Grifter you.
Teach him how to
Wow.
be a grifter.
He
you know,
needs
that's what Peter
lessons.
Thiel did with JD Vance. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm
literally,
saying,
the
like-
exact thing.
Like what? It's so there's people that are like, okay, so I'm gonna like be a homegrown version of that. That's
Yeah.
crazy. And
It's like
Okay.
he's like diet Charlie Kirk. He's like little Charlie. He's like little Charlie Kirk.
they're not gonna pick you up, buddy. You're too dumb.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get the real money.
Brett, how long have we been recording for?
This one we're at 20 minutes so far.
So about
And there's-
50 minutes.
Yeah, plus the ad read.
Plus the ad read. So
I
okay.
mean, we can go as long as you want to, dude.
But let's cut a couple more of these.
That's
I wanna
fine.
Watch,
Just tell
I
me
wanna
which
watch
ones.
2 more videos. Let's watch number 9 next. This is Zach on LGBTQ oppression. So anyways, technical difficulties.
Neither your
Aside.
fault nor my fault.
I'm gonna put those in Brett's camp. Those ones were Brett's
I'll
fault.
take the one.
No, those were Brett's fault, and guess what? The result's still the same. I'm gonna unalive myself. No, okay. This is a video. Zach talking about LGBTQ oppression, and he's got his Christmas trees up.
What is the LGBT's obsession with finding ways to be oppressed? I hear from them all the time, like, oh, I can't be who I am. I'm being bullied. I'm being harassed based on my sexuality. Well, do you report that to the police? Because that's a hate crime and that's pretty serious. So why don't you ever report it? Well, I don't want them to know that I'm reporting it. Well, you're posting it all over social media. So clearly you're not afraid to say something. I have been around the most MAGA-iest men and women out there. I've been to Trump rallies. People know who I am. And I can promise you, they could not care less about someone's sexuality. The key difference is people care when you use it as your entire personality. There's a reason why when you hear someone say, I'm straight or I'm white, like you're like, okay, who cares? That's how it should feel when you say you're gay or whatever. If someone says they don't care, that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. That means there's equality because they don't care who you are. Obviously not saying you shouldn't be proud of who you are. I'm just saying when you have it in your profile picture, your bio, you watch movies around it, you watch shows around it, you post about it every single day, that's when people kind of roll their eyes and get irritated with it, which is doing the opposite effect of what you're trying to do. I can promise you this, a vast majority of America could not care less what gender you're attracted to. I can guarantee that. And me saying that, a liberal will get mad at me for saying that. Isn't that what you want? So why are you mad that that's the reality? Why do you want to be oppressed? It's almost like some kind of weird privilege thing going on. They're looking for ways to be a victim. I don't understand it.
Yeah, there's a dastardly lib in this man's life.
For real. He's
Who's
got like
doing stuff like that, maybe.
a sibling or a cousin or like
But,
somebody
like,
close to him that is
God.
like
Annoying.
they're going to Pride Parade and posting a photo. Yeah, he does have a lib in his life though that's getting him all twisted the fuck up, dude.
Gotta be.
He's got a cousin or a sibling or something that's torturing him. But again, I really don't think that they're probably not that annoying because like how often. Because the one thing that he brought up that he's right about is he's like nobody ever posts like supportive stuff about Democrats, and it's like yeah, dude, because people don't really like them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
We're allowed to
people
say our
don't-
party is shitty.
Yeah, people don't really like them that much, and
Having a binary view of all people is insane.
it is crazy.
It is
like,
absolutely
and
insane.
it does seem like this guy's like
There are two types of people in the world. No, there's not.
yeah.
There's just not.
And it seems like the binary that he's operating on is like lib or Republican.
God.
You're either like a Democrat or a Republican, and there's no difference. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Or there's no like distinguishing between either of those two groups. I mean,
Yeah.
like he's just like, nope, two circles, they're separate. They're separate, and there's no other circles. And you know, he's a little jerk off.
Yeah.
He's a little jerk. We're gonna play one more clip. Brett, go ahead and pull up number 11. This is Zach on the Epstein files.
Let's go.
I wonder what he's gonna have to say about it. Probably something.
I actually don't know. That's what's great. As I actually am like, let's go. This could be anything.
Yeah.
Clearly likes Trump, so they're probably fake. That's my guess. They're fake. That's my guess.
We'll see.
We're gonna get these technical difficulties done and figured out.
Yeah. If we don't, I'm gonna unalive myself.
Jesus Christ. Okay, here's that clip.
So the same people who were all about the Me Too movement, believe all women, believe all victims, no matter their voice is big or small, hear them out, are suddenly interested in the victims of the Epstein case. But are they really? Do they really genuinely care about the abuse that has been taking place over the past decades? No, they only care if Trump is in it. They can have 99 Democrats in it doing all these horrible things. All they're looking for is if there's a Republican person or if there's Trump on it. Remember the day Epstein died and everyone had questions and conspiracies because this is the most high security prison in like the whole country. And when we were asking questions, you all called us conspiracy theorists and crazy, and no one wanted to listen to us. But now that Trump may or may not be on these, now you suddenly care. It's pretty disgusting that you only care about victims when it politically benefits you. Look how quickly mainstream media just moves on to a different topic because people have already forgotten about the ballroom being built and the government shut down. Let me give you a pro tip. When mainstream media quickly moves on from a story that took days in the news cycle, that means they were wrong in their reporting and they don't want to admit it, so they quickly move on to a new story.
Every time.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. This
Pretty
guy's
cool.
incoherent.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Nothing
Yeah.
really makes any sense. He's like, hey, you Me Too people who always want to help victims and stuff.
I want everyone to go down.
Yeah, for real.
I want everyone that knew even one little thing.
Yeah, I think that
Just
even if you knew
in
a
jail
guy who
forever.
knew something, maybe even, you know,
Wow, take all of Hollywood out.
maybe if you
Fuck
even,
it.
even if you
Whole
knew a guy who knew
government,
something.
whole Hollywood.
Yeah, no more Harvey Weinstein movies for Brett.
Damn it.
You'll never take Chicago from me. I'm sorry. Pry it from my cold dead hands. You'll take Chicago the movie.
Oh, I'm sure Brett agrees.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's the
Miramax-
best musical
yeah,
film
Miramax
of all
put out
time.
a lot of good movies, Jake, is what you don't
Is that
really-
Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
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 Classic.
The original Scream.
Oh, but I like
think all
football
is
and I'm an idiot.
Hey.
What I don't understand
You know a
about
good producer when you see it.
Look, there's two kinds
So
of
you
people
say
in
you
this
like
world.
movies, but
There's
football is bad?
People who like football, and there's people who like Harvey Weinstein films.
I would choose Harvey Weinstein films over football.
Wrong.
Hell yeah, Casey.
Wrong choice.
Just for my own personal life.
Football.
Look, it's
Y-
a
yeah.
choice I make every day.
Football. you guys are both choosing Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
films
Over all of
over
football?
football.
He just
Yeah.
produced it, you know? You got to look up to those
Yeah,
good
he
producers.
just produced it. Yeah, he just.
I watch
it was
canceled
just
films.
produced
I'm
it.
sorry, but Not Woody Allen, just because that's a personal preference.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
His movies.
I'm gonna wait
just
till he
suck.
dies, and then I'm gonna watch him.
Nice. Who does the money go to after he dies?
What? Who's the money to? I don't know about the money. It's more. It's about my
Is it
own.
his estate? I mean,
I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know.
Well,
I haven't studied what will happen to Woody Allen's money when he dies. But I am
but
going to
come
watch
on,
his movies.
no, tell me what will happen.
I'll just feel better watching it knowing that he's already dead.
yeah.
Like
No,
every
I get
time I'm
you.
like, he's so annoying, I won't be like, and he's in Brooklyn drinking, or wherever the fuck he lives. He's in New York drinking
No,
coffee and having a
he's
good
in
time.
Europe. He's not allowed
Oh,
in
he's
the
in-
country.
What? No, that's
No, he's
Roman
in the
Polanski.
country.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. I'm.
Woody Allen is in America.
He is in Brooklyn
He's
getting
in
a
New York. You
coffee.
can't. He's living across Central Park from someone else now.
Yeah,
That's
and he's
what they
married
did.
to his daughter still.
He's not
Yeah.
seeing his old friend Jeff anymore.
Yeah, I bet that Woody Allen and Jeffrey Epstein probably did
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no, they-
cross paths.
They did, and I've read, like letters that he wrote to
Oh,
him.
yeah, they were probably.
Yeah,
it's
they're
probably-
talking about how like having dinner at their house all the
I'm
time.
starting to think this Jeffrey Epstein guy had a lot of connections.
Yeah, Woody Allen very associated.
Well, we've reached the end of the podcast. That's kind of how they're ending these days. We just
Just go fuck Woody
loosely-
Allen.
Yeah, we just loosely accuse somebody of being connected to Jeffrey Epstein, and usually it's true.
I don't think these
I
are
mean,
accusations.
Yeah, but I'm saying we're alleging it.
Yeah.
This is allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm alleging that Woody Allen.
It's not alleged. There are letters,
alleged. They're alleged letters,
and they're legible.
but they're alleged.
'Cause you can read them.
Legible.
Everything is alleged.
Allegedly.
I'm alleging.
It's all written down
that
legibly.
Woody Allen went to Jeffrey Epstein's island,
I don't know, but the island, definitely the house.
and his house
They
that
had
was
dinner.
that used to be a school that Dayton Bissett went into and never came out of.
What?
Yeah. Dayton Bissett went in and he never came out.
I don't get this. Every time Epstein comes up, Dayton Bissett comes up, and then
It's
we start talking about
complex.
Ellen DeGeneres.
It's podcast lore,
Okay.
and not even podcast lore. It's just lore.
It's just the truth.
Yeah, it's just the truth of what happened to Dayton. But fucking Zack Heeter doesn't want us to talk about it.
Yeah.
Zack Heeter thinks that we're
just politically motivated.
we're just politically motivated. It's like, no, justice for Dayton, dude.
Yeah.
Justice for Dayton. So anyways, where can people find you?
Where can people find me? Don't find me.
Where can people find you? What's your address?
I live in Kansas City, and it's fine. The rent's cheap, so that's good.
I was more meaning
But yeah,
social
no, okay,
media.
social media. Okay, at Kasey Famous on all platforms. Follow me on Twitter. It's fun. Follow me on Letterboxd. That's
Big-
my favorite one.
big movie buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen movies.
Yeah, we need to change all
I've
of our
read
top
there.
films to Harvey Weinstein movies.
Yeah.
None, you know what? None of them are that I know of.
Well, we need to
What
change
are they?
that.
What are your?
What are
top?
my tops?
Yeah. What are your tops?
I got All About Eve. What
Never
else is
seen
in
it.
there? Boogie Nights, I think, is
Never
up
seen
there.
it.
Great
Oh,
movie.
you should watch Boogie
Dude,
Nights. Come
Boogie
on.
Nights is a perfect movie.
What else?
I'm not gonna watch
Alien.
Never
And
seen it.
shit, what's my other fourth? What's my fourth? Oh, Austin Powers.
Never seen it.
That's insane.
How have you never seen any?
I've just never seen them, dude.
Oh, but you-
They're good.
yeah.
I just like watching The Sopranos over and over again.
And that is a
Like a-
lifestyle I've engaged in
like
for
a
years, and I
normal
love it.
yeah.
That is normal. You're normal.
Yeah, I'm regular. I
Yeah.
watch Sopranos 10 times a year.
Yeah.
I don't actually watch it.
We just
10
started
times a
Mad Men
year.
again.
I watch it like once every
Oh, to
4
watch
years.
the puke guy.
We're not watching it on HBO because that's wrong.
Oh,
What they're
yeah.
doing to Mad Men is wrong. They've ruined it. It's insane.
What'd they do?
They it's like a new 4K restoration, but like they made it so that it's a wide angle, and there's like post-production has been taken out. So there's a scene where like one of the guys pukes, and you can see in the background the guy working the puke machine, and, and they like took scenes out and like all this weird shit. And like I saw somebody was like, oh, the audio for season 2 episode something is the wrong episode. Like they switched the audio on the episodes. It's like a disaster.
crazy.
It's an
How
absolute
do you fuck up
disaster.
something that way?
We've been watching it on our Google Play because we
yeah,
own it.
dude. What are
We have
they?
DVDs and Google Play because Evan would die if we couldn't watch Mad Men.
It sounds like Jakin.Off.Podcast, dude. That's what it sounds like. Technical difficulties galore.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people that are on set that are like, I'm gonna unalive myself. Just kidding, guys. We'll be here next week with another episode, of course. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. Turn on the notifications. If you're listening to this audio wise,
Give it 5 stars.
yeah, give it 5 stars. Leave us a review. Follow us at J.O.Pod on Instagram. And send anything at all to Jakin.Off.Podcast at gmail.com. I'll look at it at least once. That's the Jakin.Off guarantee. Brett, anything you want to say?
Scream's a really good movie.
Haven't seen it.
All right.
What about
Anyways,
really?
thank you guys so much for listening. I love you. Bye-bye.